Okay, let's go. I think Erica wanted to say that. We were planning to leave with that as a cue. But what we heard wasn't Erica's voice. What are you doing there? We start to run. Running. Close the door. It is raining. We all get soaked immediately and our clothes stick to our skins. I don't care. Running. This is normally very uncomfortable, but we can't think about that. I don't care. Running. We can only keep running in the rain. We are running on gravel, but it feels like running in a muddy rice field. My feet keep sinking, I can't pull them up. I don't care. Running. Push someone down. Sacrificed. I'm frustrated because no matter how fast I try to run, I'm not gaining any speed. I feel a sense of urgency. I can hear someone yelling, escape, behind me. All I can do is run like crazy. Okay, scatter. Go in different directions. Come on, scatter. With Erica's cue, we scatter in different directions, hoping they won't be coming after us. Will we be able to reunite safely at the House of Love and Mercy? All four of us together. Or maybe someone will be missing. No. Maybe everyone else will make it. And I will be the one who gets caught. My wish gets interrupted by the voice of a staff member coming from behind me. Fuck! Wait. The staff member should be fewer than we are. If I'm lucky, I won't have anyone coming after me. See, if I hear like a bunch of people yelling escape and like everyone running, I quietly make my way out of that door and run the opposite direction. I'm getting the fuck out of here. If I'd tell everyone in the rooms, wherever I am, guys, they're gone. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's run. Way's open. Everyone's outside. Let's fucking get out of here. As I hoped, the voice isn't coming after me. I turn around once. If I had time to turn around, why didn't I take another step forward? Why didn't I try to escape farther? That's what I would be doing. Fuck it, I don't care. Keep running. I won't stop running until I feel safe. I'm not looking behind me. Fuck that noise. As I turn around, I feel a huge hand cover my face. Dead. The little finger slips into my open mouth. Bite it. The hand grabs my face and shoves me into the muddy gravel. Fuck. Eat it. Fucking bite the finger. Of course I don't stay quiet. I bite his finger off. I bite it off. I fight back. Then I see the staff member's face. It's the scariest face I've ever seen. I realize it right away. He wants to capture me so he can use me as an example. Bite his finger off. Claw his face off. Kick him in the nuts. If he is going to kill me after using me as an example, then why not kill me now? His face shows such hatred. The little finger in my mouth touches my tongue. The indescribable bad taste makes an icky feeling run through my whole body. See, if I'm capturing someone, that finger's getting right out of that mouth. I'm not getting bit. Then I think, this is the taste of my death. He's going to shove his finger down my windpipe and suffocate me. So I have to fight to live. Fuck. Something warm fills my mouth. It's like swallowing blood after I had a nosebleed. Ugh. Worst feeling. I spit it out from my mouth and run without turning around, leaving behind the staff member who's holding his little finger. Fucking bitch bit my finger off. See, I would bite as hard as possible. Like, try to get between, like, a knuckle or something. Just crunch it. Shit, damn you, I'm gonna kill you. I can hear the yelling behind me. It isn't a man that is after me. It is a beast. He isn't interested in capturing me. He's only interested in killing me. Yeah, he fucking bit his finger. I'd be pretty pissed. My shoes have slipped off. Don't need them. Still running. They weren't sneakers. They came off easily when I was running like mad. My bare feet step on gravel. I don't care. It is painful, but I don't care. That would be this fucking I don't care simulator 2017. Everything that happened, I don't care. Here's someone behind me, still running. Because if I stop, I know what is coming after me. Run like you've never run before. Tree branches shave my face and barbed wire scratches my thighs. Jesus. I don't care. My feet and toes are bloody from running on gravel. No, I still don't mind. The blood from the staff member's little finger drips down from my mouth, staining the areas around my mouth and chest. I'm a fucking savage. I'm running for my life, and the scratches and cuts all over my body. If I were to get caught, I would be killed. If the pursuer had any sense, then I would be killed after being tortured. But if he didn't, I would be killed on the spot. Die. Grab her by the hair, throw her back, break her legs. I don't want to be killed. I don't want to be killed. My lungs and heart are about to explode. Still don't care. Still running. Thank God for all this time of basketball that I've had in baseball. All this endurance running saved my ass. My head is blank because of the fear and lack of oxygen. I'm about to lose consciousness. I might give in. If I didn't hear the voice of the staff member coming after me. My knees are shaking. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. My legs won't move properly. Still running. Feel like I'm gonna fall like a puppet without strings. Hiding. But I can't fall. I just can't. It's too late. My face is on the gravel. I feel an awful sensation of falling down. Oh, that's the worst. I hate falling. Worst. It sucks. Then immediately after that, the roar of the beast coming from behind. Damn you, my finger! My finger! Ah! Nah. Hello? I must have hit my thigh against the steering wheel when I jumped. What the fuck? I feel the delayed throbbing pain. I'm sweating all over. Dream. I wiped the sweat off on my forehead and put my head on my chest, and realized how fast my heart was beating. I rub my thigh. I rub it in a straight line. That's not where I hit the steering wheel, but I feel like this is where it hurts now. I don't see a scary beast in the moonlight car. I have my shoes on and I'm not bloody. My toes are fine too. Someone knocks on the window. I'm startled. Fuck! Fuck you. Flip him off. Major, it's time. Oh, thank you. I wanted to take a nap, so I had him to come wake me up in an hour. Wake me up in an hour. I'm too important to sleep with, sleep in that car over there. Maybe an hour is too long. Too long a nap actually makes you tired. True. That's why I don't nap. It's why I don't sleep as well. I put my seat back up and get out of the car. Oh, you fucking put your seat down to sleep? Weak. Fucking, if you can't sleep at a 90-degree angle, weak. The cool breeze feels good. I only see the moon. There's nothing else to see on this mountain trail. What the? Moon. God. Ugh. Fucking moon background. My car in a command car disguised as a trailer parked on the side of the street. Oh, that's very non-suspicious. I have a bad taste in my mouth. It tastes like blood. I spit it out on the shoulder of the street. Sexy. But I just can't get rid of it. The taste of blood, saliva, and rain. Sweat from my forehead and raindrops get into my mouth, but I can't swallow, so I end up drooling. Very appealing. But every single guy there's like, what the fuck is she on? That reminds me of the past, and I try to wipe my mouth. Whew. Maybe I'm nervous. That's why I had such a bad dream. I think there's a coffee maker in the command car. A bad cup of coffee will wake me up. Yeah. Oh, nice different backgrounds as opposed to last time. So, has anything happened yet? No, not yet. We just received a routine communication from Gifu. Everything is okay over there. I see. Hey, could someone make me a cup of coffee? Sure. Cream and sugar? Just cream, please. No, please put in some sugar too. God, I hate people sometimes. Just reminds me of frustration when dealing with other people. I still have a bad taste in my mouth. The feeling of biting and crushing his little finger and his filthy blood filling my mouth. I think a sweet cup of coffee would wash down the bad taste and also wake me up from the bad dream completely. Interesting. Very interesting. No tips yet. Next. Okay, this is the banquet section. Can you hear me? One more speech and we'll move on to a toast. Are you ready? This is the back end. We're ready. We can't hear anything from inside, so please give us a cue when the speech is finishing up. 10 bottles per table, okay? Make sure you serve your table smoothly. Young waiters wearing bow ties get bottles of beer ready for a toast. What is this, like a fucking wedding? They wait for the cue to serve while listening through the intercom. At a usual party, they can put bottles of beer on a table ahead of time. But if there is a lecture before this party, then they can't. Guests don't mind sushi going dry due to a long speech, but they don't like seeing their tables get wet with the condensation from the beer bottles. Get the fuck over yourself. The condensation on the beer bottles is the best part of the beer bottles, other than what's inside. And more than anything, they sure don't want to drink warm beer. Ugh, you need fucking piss. That's why beer has to be served right before a toast. I wouldn't say right before, just generally around it. However, there's always a speech before a toast, and usually a long one. Especially at a big party like this one, there are lots of guests to give speeches, so it's extremely difficult to know when to serve. For that reason, the bottles end up sitting outside by the banquet room, and people end up drinking warm beer anyway. There are several dozen tables with white tablecloths on them in the banquet room. Approximately 8 people are sitting at each table, so there are at least a few hundred people there. The banquet room is filled with excitement. There are many plates with different kinds of food on each table. Sushi platter, a sashimi platter, and a fruits platter. Also along the wall there are cooks ready to serve fresh sashimi. All the guests appear to be well-mannered gentlemen, and obviously they are notable people from different fields. The huge and beautiful chandelier above them clearly indicates that this hotel builds a status good enough for these famous people. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is a science type of presentation. Or something along those lines, because why would you bring up different fields in a wedding? An elderly gentleman is giving a long speech on the stage before making a toast. Usually people don't like such long speeches, especially if it's before a toast. But the guests are actually excited with this speech. Maybe the word excited isn't suitable. Maybe it should be described as an upsurge in a strange way. Which country would actually teach not to show respect towards their own flag? There are none. It's happening only in Japan. That's right! Oh, okay, this is the Tokyo. They say that to be forced to show respect towards your country's flag and national anthem is the same as honoring morals forced upon you. Who are they kidding? Come on, to love your national flag and national anthem is a natural feeling. To know ourselves, to know our culture, to understand the history in our country itself. Those are the things to make you realize that you are a Japanese citizen, and to make you understand your part as a citizen of this country, and the natural feeling you get from the love that is towards your country. Now, I'm not going to preach at all, but that's fair. It is a natural feeling to have some sort of identity with your country of origin, especially if you have good memories of it, and you've had, good experiences from your country. You're going to want to say, yeah, my country's been really nice to me. It's natural. It's very natural. Of course, if you don't like your home country because it screwed you over, you're not going to have those feelings. So it's fair. You just don't want to take it too far, like, mass-producing bioweapons. However, those anti-Japanese teachers claim that it is the same as brainwashing people in militarism. They are crazy. What are those people doing anyway? They are teaching our children to be anti-Japanese, and they are the ones brainwashing them with self-destructive education. They are teaching our children that Japan is a shameful country, and they should be ashamed of being Japanese. Forget and deny your country. That's what they are teaching in them. Those innocent children listen and believe such nonsense. Of course they do. They go to school to learn things, right? If their teachers teach them that, of course the children believe that. That's totally contemptible. We must do something about this country's education now, no matter what it takes. I will say that it's really easy for teachers to influence what students believe because it's a large role model in their life. Because it's at an early stage of development and it's really easy to influence children what to believe and what not to believe. The sound of applause fills the banquet room. All the gentlemen agree and express that they feel the same way by cheering him on. Then one gentleman wearing a cloth sash comes onto the stage. A big round of applause welcomes him. A popular theme song comes on as he shows up, but the loud applause erases it. His sash says he is a candidate for prefectural governor. Let me introduce you to a patriot. He has been working as a room monitor for the previous government and supported this prefectural government for many years. Since the previous governor has decided to retire, he was appointed as the next governor. Unfortunately, we have those anti-Japanese teachers in our prefecture. They say it is the freedom of education, freedom of morality, but what they are teaching is in fact anti-Japanese. They don't teach the correct history. They teach our children that everything was Japan's fault. They don't even mention the true meaning of the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. Whatever that is. Or all the people who fought to save Asian people from the control of the white people. Damn whiteys. Never mind the fact that the war. They don't even talk about how many Asian countries were actually colonies of the white people before Japan stood up for our freedom during the war. Our country has recovered amazingly after the war. Yet our children don't know any of them that because those teachers don't teach them. To be fair, Japan was taking over these nations not to liberate them, but to take control over them to increase their sphere of influence. It wasn't like this noble cause of them liberating these islands. It's like, okay, come on now. You took over main parts of, Korea, parts of China, because you wanted to. It wasn't under white control. It was under Chinese control. But it's because you wanted more power. Don't come over with this bullshit of, oh, we were just wanting to liberate them. Come on now. And the reason, a large part of the reason for the economic recovery is because the U.S. helped. They helped. How sad. I can't stand the fact that those anti-Japanese teachers are actually teaching our children along with the teachers who take teaching seriously. They're insulting our schools. I will become a governor and get rid of those teachers. I will strengthen our education and make sure our children will grow up to be decent young people who can carry out Japan's future. He announces his candidacy for the next year's prefectural governorship. Fuck. I appreciate your support for him. I promise I will straighten out Japan's education. Thank you for your support. Again, the banquet room is filled with applause. The man is getting a standing ovation. I need to explain a little bit about this banquet before you misunderstand. This isn't the conference of a political association or a lecture by a candidate. This is only a conference for an organization of alumni. Everyone is familiar with organizations of alumni. Elementary school, junior high school, and college. Once you graduate, you're supposed to belong to an organization of alumni. You receive invitations for reunions and enjoy talking about the good old days. The good old days. Oh, god damn it. Don't even remind me that I have to actually eventually go back and, talk to people again. Ugh. It's already enough of a chore to act like I was everyone's friend. Though I'm sure a lot of people will say, oh my god, you've changed so much, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. That's all I'll say. The top goal is just to go into there, be a complete fucking success, millions of dollars. It's like, yeah, fucking suck it. You all did absolutely nothing. Though, of course, they'll give you the whole bullshit. I always knew you were gonna be successful, blah, blah, blah. The hell out of here. However, there are many different types of such organizations. Some are simple organizations, and some are united with much tighter bonds. Once an organization becomes unified with tighter bonds, it's no longer a simple organization of alumni. Rather, it's an academic clique. In Japanese society, there's a tradition for graduates to find tighter bonds that go beyond the organization level. Also, the more superior an alma mater is, the tighter the bond they forge. The Imperial University, one of the best universities, is famous for its graduates' tight bonds. Why do superior people like to bond? I don't know. Maybe because they take pride in being superior. Well, it could be that they realize if enough superior people get together, they make a superior group, and a group gets more stuff done than another person. But more than that, having connections is the biggest reason of all. All the Imperial University graduates are elites in their field. They are likely to succeed and become important people. That's where the tight bonds of the academic clique come in. In fact, even today, the Imperial University graduates maintain their tight academic clique and have a huge influence in different fields. They interact with other universities as well, so the graduate bonds are extremely tight even today. Anyway, the Imperial University usually means Tokyo University, but sometimes it means all 7 major universities in Japan. They are located in Tokyo, Kyoto, Tohoku, Kyushu, Hokkaido, Osaka, and Nagoya. They are all great schools. Sure. Great schools. Like, is there only fucking 7 universities? Like, they say major, but, like, what's major? Like, compared to American university colleges? I don't know how big Japan universities are, because American ones get fucking gigantic. Good lord, I couldn't go to some of those, because they're just 100,000 people going somewhere. It's like, fuck. It's too many fucking people. It's a city. Or at least it seems like it's like 100,000. I have no idea. There's an organization of alumni that includes all of those 7 universities. The elderly gentlemen in this banquet room are each from one of those organizations. However, not all the graduates can get into this banquet automatically. Sorry, the most is 50,000. Sorry. Oh, so off. Still a fuck ton of people. That's so many. To become a member, one needs a recommendation from another member, and one has to contribute to the society, and also one's status has to qualify. In other words, only the selected can join this organization. Therefore, all the members are important people from different fields, and obviously the power of this organization is of a political nature. There's one more very important criterion one has to meet to join. That is patriotism. As a result, this organization has become extremely nationalistic. Up on the stage, the candidate for the prefectural governorship is still talking passionately. Takano is among those elderly gentlemen. Yeah, she fits in right away. Takano seems to be used to this kind of conference and doesn't seem to be surprised about anything. But at the same time, she looks rather fed up. Since she is here, she must be the one of the members. That means she has a very high academic background. Not only that, she has contributed to society as much as the elderly gentleman. However, her academic background was the only qualification she has met to join. She was able to join as a special case through a different connections. She doesn't have prejudiced ideas like the other members. So why is she here today? That's probably because of the same reason as the man giving speech on the stage. The man on the stage actually doesn't have prejudiced ideas just like Takano. He only prepared a speech that he knew the guest would like. Politicians only want votes. Each and every member has a vote, but appealing to each one of them takes too long. Exactly. You just have to fucking play to your crowd. Easy. First rule of a speech, play to your crowd, know your audience. So the best way to appeal to an organization with a unified idea and a unified will. In other words, this man is giving this speech so he can get support from these powerful people. The elderly gentlemen in this banquet room will do their best to support him since he shares their ideals. They offer many different kinds of expediency, support, and assistance. At an outrageous level, I might add. If today's event goes on like this organization will decide to officially support him. They'll probably give him plenty of financial aid. They'll assist him in different ways as well. Of course, the man on stage won't be the only one gaining here. When he wins the election and becomes a governor next year, the organization will become the governor as a new member and gain even more political power. And eventually, the organization will become so powerful that nobody can ignore it. You, as the readers, must be thinking that this is no longer an organization of alumni, right? Fucking stop with the fourth wall bullshit. You're right. At this level, they should be called an association. I would call them an organization. If they weren't as so open about their activities, then this could be called a secret association. Some of you even think that such a suspicious organization should exist in Japan. But this is real. There's so many groups such as this in our society today. They even influence our government by using their political power. There's so many fucking secret societies. And vocal societies as well. I mean, they're just fucking too many to name. I just get bored with them. So I just scroll through what they believe every now and then. Because I'm actually extremely interested in politics. Believe it or not. Like, when I'm not fucking recording or doing homework or stuff, which is very little, I'm either fucking playing Dark Souls, or reading something political, or listening to something political while playing Dark Souls, which is fun. Yeah, P.S. I got addicted to that over the last weekend. Fuck. God, that was so much fun. Beat it in 32 hours, so, yeah, not too bad. That was Dark Souls 3, which apparently it's the easiest one, or easier. So, take it with a grain of salt. It's the first Dark Souls series I've ever played. It was fun. A good stress reliever, though. God, great stress reliever. Highly recommend it. It was fun as shit. I mean, it was frustrating, but I didn't die nearly as much as I thought I would. At first, I was like, fuck, I don't know how to play. And then I learned, and got good. And learned how to roll. They are academic cliques. Fuck. Study groups of different parties in different fields, industrial groups, conservative bodies, communions, community service groups, and so forth. Also, there are right wings and left wings, the hawk side and the dove side. I've heard of hawk. I've never heard of the dove side. It's only natural that there would be a dove side. Strange. I won't go into the details of each organization, but they appear in newspapers quite often. Oh, especially the fucking Hawks, at least in America. Maybe that's why I haven't heard about the dove side. Because all I hear about is, oh, the Hawks said this, the Warhawks said this, blah, 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 blah. Usually they're right. Not the Warhawks. Usually the people saying, you need to fucking calm down. Usually they're right. In Japan, the words to describe such groups are used generally. Words like secret associations may make you think of a suspicious organization with people wearing hoods. But that's a misunderstanding. No, it just makes me think of the fucking, like, Freemason Society. In the United States, there are far more groups like these. And they're so powerful that they can't be ignored. Exactly. That's why I said there's so many. Exactly. Therefore, they don't even use a word like association. Sometimes people just say such groups have more power than the White House, and they are called the shadow government. Yeah, the bureaucracy. It depends how much the bureaucracy has. It's extremely powerful. They're not elected in. They're just hired. And it's really scary how much bureaucracy and bureaucrats actually have power. It's like, ugh. I don't like how much power the bureaucrats have. They need to be elected in. I mean, it's scary that people in the government and have actual government roles don't need to be elected in. And it's like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.